What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you all another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video, and today we are ranking all 31 postseason cards in the 2021 postseason program. I will not be including Corey Seager, George Springer on this list. Only cards in the 2021 postseason program, the Wild Card, Division Series, Championship Series, and World Series program. Ton of cards to rank, so we're going to get straight into things. If you're excited for the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, give me your top 3 postseason cards in the game right now, but let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Okay, everyone, I'm here on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty, and today we are ranking every single postseason card in Diamond Dynasty that dropped in the 2021 postseason program. So this rankings list will not include Corey Seager, George Springer, other postseason cards, only 2021 postseason cards. But we do have 31 cards to cover today, so we're going to get straight into things. Not going to be talking about a lot of these cards for too long, especially at the beginning of the list. As we get into the top 10, we'll talk more about the cards because there are some cards on this list that are unusable at this point in the game, but there are a lot of great cards in this program. Like my other rankings, these are going to be just my opinion, so if you agree or disagree with me, that is completely okay, but let's get into it. We'll get things started at number 31, and it's going to be the 95 overall Brad Boxberger. Only going to have 3 pitches, 4-seam fastball, changeup, and slider. No outlier, doesn't throw the ball very hard, has decent per 9 stats, doesn't have a great pitch selection, doesn't have a great release. He's going to find himself at number 31. At number 30, we have the 97 Will Smith, and I'll give this card number 30 over Boxberger at 31 because he's a lefty. They're both pretty bad. Only 3 pitches to work from here for Will Smith: 4-seam fastball, slider, and curveball. Doesn't have a crazy good release, does have decent per 9 stats, no outlier though, so he's at 30. At number 29, we have the 97 Giovanni Gallegos card, another reliever with only 3 pitches, 4-seam fastball, slider, and changeup. But I like this card for the only reason that you can pitch tunnel the slider and the changeup, because the slider is 85 miles an hour and the changeup is 87 miles an hour. Decent per 9 stats, decent control, no outlier once again. At number 28, we have our first hitter on the list, 95 overall Jordan Luplow card. First baseman, can play third base, left field, or center field for you. Not the best against righties and not that good against lefties either. 91 contact against righties, 95 power against righties. Can hang with the best first basemans in the game. That is definitely for sure. Not even a top 10 first baseman in the game, in my opinion, so this card's pretty useless. The same can be said with this 95 overall Gavin Sheets at number 27. Again, another first baseman that's not going to be on anybody's God squad at this point in the year, but he's better against righties than Jordan Luplow, so I'll give him the nod over Jordan Luplow. At number 26, we have the 96 overall Clay Holmes, and this reliever is actually not bad. He's got a sinker, slider, curveball, and 4-seam fastball, so 4 pitches to work from compared to the 3 pitches that the other relievers so far that we covered on this list had. He also has outlier. He has 114 hits per 9, which the Ks per 9 were a little bit better. Control is not bad, but he does have outlier, which I said, and the individual pitch break, really good. 3 pitches, 90 and above. At number 25, we have the 98 starting pitcher Ian Anderson card, and I really don't like this card at all. Definitely the worst starting pitcher in this program. 4-seam fastball, changeup, 12-6 curve, and 2-seam fastball. Doesn't have a cutter, sinker, or a slider, so this card's pretty much useless. Doesn't have some of the best pitches in the game. His hits per 9 are not bad. His control is not bad, but he doesn't have outlier either. At number 24, we have the 98 Rowdy Tellez, the best first baseman that we talked about compared to Abreu and Gavin Sheets, in my opinion. Lefty bat, pretty good against righties actually. 107 contact against righties and 125 power against righties. So if you're playing on all-star or lower difficulties, this card's actually pretty useful. Against lefties though, not the best. 102 contact against lefties, 95 power against lefties, not horrible in the field. Pretty bad speed though, so if you want a first baseman, you could use this card, but there's definitely better options. At number 23, we have the 98 overall Jock Peterson card. He's a right field primary, but he can play first base, left field, or center field. Most people will play him at first base, and I like this card more than Rowdy Tellez at first base. Better swing from Jock Peterson, in my opinion. Great power, obviously maxed out. 125 against righties. He's better in the field as well, and has better speed. At number 22, we have the 98 Framber Valdez card that just came out in the World Series program. Not a great starting pitcher though, in my opinion. Per 9 stats, not great. 109 hits per 9, Ks per 9, way too low. Only 88, not going to have outlier. Has a decent pitch selection, sinker, sweep and curve, changeup, and 4-seam fastball. Pitch control, pitch break, actually pretty good, but no outlier. Bad per 9 stats, not the best pitch selection. Going to find himself pretty low on the list. At number 22, the 98 Julio Urias. I think this card is better than the Valdez because he has a better pitch selection. He's a 4-seam fastball, sweep and curve, changeup, and slider. And the changeup, slider, and sweep and curve, you can pitch tunnel really, really well. 84 miles an hour on the curve, 85 on the changeup, and then 86 on the slider. slider. Per 9 stats pretty similar to the Valdez. 108 hits per 9, 87 Ks per 9. Control is really good. Break is excellent. 96 on the changeup, 99 on the curve, and then 95 on the fastball. At number 20, we have the 97 Christian Vasquez card, and this card gonna find himself at number 20 because he's the only catcher in this program. He's actually not bad, pretty decent at the plate against righties, 109 contact against righties, 104 power against righties, and pretty good behind the plate defensively. Pretty much 80s for the fielding stats across the board with 90 fielding and 97 reaction time. At number 19, we have the 95 Tyler Rogers card. Low overall, but because of that submarine nasty pitch release that you see in the picture right there, this card is extremely effective if people cannot time up his release. Only 3 pitches though. If he had more, he'd be absolutely nasty. 4-seam fastball, slider, and sinker. Obviously not gonna be throwing the ball very fast. Not gonna have outlier. Only 23 velo, but the break and the control going to be extremely nasty to go with that excellent release. At number 18, we have the 98 Nathan Eovaldi card from the Wild Card program, and this starting pitcher is not bad. He's just not great. There's better options in this program, but a good pitch selection. 4-seam fastball, curveball, slider, splitter, and cutter. Per 9 stats, too low at this point in the year for my liking. 103 hits per 9, 102 Ks per 9. Control, velo, and break not bad. Control all 5 pitches, 80 and above, and pitch break all 5 pitches, 80 and above. I like this card, but there's better options. At number 17, we have the 98 Adam Duvall from the World Series program. The only reason this card is low on the list because he's really good in the field, good speed, and has pretty good power for the position is because he doesn't have the best contact for this point in the year. If you're playing on All-Star or lower difficulties, this card would probably be higher up on the list, but if you're on Hall of Fame or on Legend, 94 contact against righties, just not going to get it done. At number 16, we have the 97 Phil Maton card, a reliever with 5 pitches, sign me up every single time. 14 fastball, sweep and curve, slider, cutter, sinker, no outlier, but decent per 9 stats. 112 hits per 9, really good. 122 Ks per 9 is excellent. 84 control, 78 velo, and 99 breaks. So the individual pitch control is not bad, but it's not great either. All 5 pitches 75 and above, and the individual pitch break 2 pitches actually 99. That's the curveball and the slider. Cutter is 97, not gonna have outlier like I said, but good per 9 stats, good pitch selection, decent control, and decent break. Okay, before I get into the top 15 postseason cards in the game right now, if you're enjoying the video and you're finding it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it, and make sure to go check out the other video that I dropped earlier today of the 99 Corey Seager debut endgame shortstop. But let's get back into it. At number 15, we have the 98 Randy Arozarena card, and this card is good in all aspects. Doesn't really stand out anywhere, but he's good across the board. That's why he's at number 15, right in the middle of this list. 103 contact against righties, 108 contact against lefties, 104 power against righties, 108 against lefties. Pretty much 80s for the fielding stats, 87 speed, 96 steal, and 97 bag aggressiveness. At number 14, we have the 98 Jose Abreu card, and this card I like better than the other first basemans. I always like Abreu card's swing. He has really good contact against both sides for higher difficulties. 125 contact against righties, 115 contact against lefties. If they gave him better power, he would be higher up on the list, but because it's only 92 power against righties and 108 against lefties, not going to compete with the better first basemans in the game. Not bad in the field though for the first baseman spot. 84 fielding, 88 reaction time with 46 speed. At number 13, we have the 98 Tommy Edman from the Wild Card program. Switch hitting bat that can play so many positions for you. Second base primary, but he can play third base, shortstop, all the outfield positions. Great contact against both sides. 125 against righties, 111 against lefties. Power is a little low for my liking, especially 73 power against righties, but honestly at the plate in game, he has sneaky pop. I feel like his power is a little bit better than it actually says on paper. He's great in the field, has great speed, great steal. This is a good card. If he had better power, he'd be in the top 10. At number 12, we have the 98 Giancarlo Stanton card. Actually a really good card on paper, great at the plate, good in the field, and decent speed, but because he's 6'6", that bigger strike zone, harder to get around in the field because of his size, gonna find himself here at number 12, but at the plate, really good once again. If you're used to the Giancarlo Stanton strike zone, you like his swing, this card's really good with 125 power against righties and 121 against lefties. At number 11, we have the 98 overall Tyler Matzek card, and this card is high up on the list because he's the best lefty reliever in the program by far. As a cutter, curveball, slider, 4-seam fastball, really good per 9 stats. Can't get much better than 124 hits per 9, 125 Ks per 9, 86 control, 89 velo, and 99 break. If he had outlier, he'd be higher up on the list in my opinion. Pitch control is not bad, not great. Individual pitch break though, very good. All 4 pitches 90 and above. At number 10, we have the 99 overall Yordan Alvarez to get our top 10 start, and if this card could play the field, he'd be higher up on the list, but mid-70s fielding stats across the board with only 45 speed. You can't really use this card besides him being a bench bat, and that's just going to keep him from being higher up on the list. Gonna have him here at number 10, but he's great at the plate. I love Alvarez cards. His swing is really good. He has decent size. 6'5" is a little big, but I haven't had an issue with Alvarez cards. 114 contact against righties, 125 against lefties, 117 power against righties, and 121 against lefties. At number 9, we have the 99 AJ Pollock card. This card's like that Randy Arozarena that we talked about earlier, but even better in all aspects. 125 contact against righties, 115 against lefties, good power against both sides. He's really good in the field, 80s across the board, 75 speed, 58 steal. I love Pollock cards, always has a great swing, a lot of pop at the plate. This card's really good. At number 8, we have the 99 Logan Webb. There are 2 elite starting pitchers in this program, and he is one of them. Good per 9 stats, good stamina, 120 stamina, 118 hits per 9, 115 Ks per 9, sinker, changeup, slider, 4-seam fastball, and cutter. So great pitch selection, has a slider, sinker, and a cutter, 90 control, 91 velo, individual pitch control, 3 pitches 96 and above, individual pitch break, 2 pitches 99, 99 on the sinker and the slider, changeup 96. At number 7, we have the best reliever in this program, the 98 Brusdar Gratterall card. This card has a sinker, slider, 4-seam fastball, and cutter, comes with outlier, great per 9 stats, 123 hits per 9, 107 Ks per 9, individual pitch control, not great, but it's not bad, 3 pitches 82 and above, but the individual pitch break, extremely nasty, 3 pitches 88 and above. At number 6, we have the 99 World Series MVP Jorge Soler card that I debuted yesterday on the channel, so you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. But I'm a little underwhelmed with the Soler card. Yeah, he has the max power against both sides, 125 apiece, but I feel like they should have gave him 120 plus contact against both sides as well, instead of 110 contact against righties and 116 against lefties. Now, he's not a bad card by any means, he's very good, but he's just not great, doesn't stand out in this program as the World Series MVP. He's decent in the field, but I would say he's a little bit of a liability, so I would keep him on the bench as a bench bat. At number 5, we have the 99 Rafael Devers, and I love this card. This card has a lot of pop at the plate, great contact, great power. He's not bad in the field at third base, but you could even use him at first base if you would like to. 81 fielding, 92 arm, 76 arm accuracy, and 84 react time. Also pretty good speed for a third baseman, really good speed for a first baseman. This Rafael Devers, very close to Chipper Jones. At number 4, we have the 98 Lance McCullers card, the best starting pitcher in this program, the best pitcher in this program. Good per 9 stats, not great. If he had better per 9 stats, he would be even nastier than he is right now. 111 hits per 9, 104 Ks per 9, great pitch selection, sinker, slider, knuckle curve, changeup, and cutter. You could pitch tunnel that slider, that knuckle curve, and that changeup extremely well together, and you could do the same thing with the sinker and the cutter. Nasty pitch control, 3 pitches 93 and above, individual pitch break, even nastier, 4 pitches 90 and above. This card is great. He's a top 5 pitcher in the game. At number 3, I'm going with the 99 Chris Taylor. This card and the other 2 cards that we're going to talk about in a second at number 2 and number 1, you really can't go wrong either way you rank them. Personally, I'm going Chris Taylor at 3 though. Left field primary, but he can play second base, third base, shortstop, and the other outfield positions. Great contact and power against both sides, 117 contact against righties, 125 against lefties, 125 power against righties, 115 against lefties. Really good swing, excellent in the field, really good speed. This card's great. At number 2, we have the 99 Kike Hernandez card. This card and the Chris Taylor are so similar, it's extremely difficult to tell them apart, but personally, I like Kike Hernandez swing more than I like Chris Taylor's swing, and that's why I'm going with Kike over Chris Taylor. They're both great against both sides, contact wise, power wise. They both could play so many positions. Kike actually better in the field, but Chris Taylor does have him in speed. I'm going Kike at number 2. And last but not least, at number 1, the 99 Eddie Rosario. I love this card swing. He has so much pop at the plate. I'm hitting so well with this Eddie Rosario card. 125 contact against both sides, 122 power against righties, 115 power against lefties. Pretty good in the field, high 80s fielding stats. The speed though a little low. If this card had 70 plus speed, he would easily be a top 5 card in the game. Okay everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. Ranked every single postseason card in the 2021 postseason program, all 31 cards. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. In the comments down below, let me know what you agreed with and disagreed with on this list. If you would like to, you can follow me at my social links, which are on the screen for you all right now, including my Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for me today, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.